Fighting games are not the only games that allow you to pass out crazy combos and brutal beatdowns. There are many different games out there that allow you to get your frustrations out on your opponent. So if you love fighting games and you're tired of being demolished and ranked by Sonic Fox type players, stay tuned, because today I'm going to be giving you my top 5 non-fighting games that have great fighting game mechanics. What's going on, everybody? It's Waffles here, and if you like top 5 videos, FGC content, gameplay, and unique discussions, consider subscribing. It would greatly help out my channel, and I would be honored for all of you guys to join the Waffle Kingdom. Alright, getting right into the video, starting off with number 5, Fight Night Champion.
Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
Fight Night Champion is hands down the best and most fun boxing simulator out there. It can be fast paced, slow paced, the movement is very fluid and it feels good to move around the ring, and the counter punches and heavy punches always feel satisfying when you get that quick flash on the screen. The animations are very smooth too. This game was ahead of its time, coming out in PlayStation 3. If it was to be remastered or made a sequel in PlayStation 5, I'm sure the market would be flooded, okay? People would be spending their money left and right. And even if we could get Floyd Mayweather to finally sign the contract and get in a boxing game. All in all, Fight Night Champion was an overall great fighting game that people still play to this day. If you have an Xbox, you have your Xbox Game Pass, boot it up, search it up, buy it, play it, and thank me later. Oh, and I don't want anyone in the comment section talking about Undisputed, the boxing game. Yeah, most of you probably never heard of it, and if you have, it's literally a piece of filthy, funky, stanky, destructive, explosive garbage. If you miss Fight Night Champion or you still play it to this day, as many of you do, comment down below. Bring Fight Night Champion back. Alright, coming in at number 4 is going to be The Last of Us. The hand-to-hand combat in this series is so underrated. It feels so real, using your environment to your advantage, smashing people's skull into walls and bricks and other surface areas. Snapping their necks and stomping them out feels so satisfying, and even your opponents and CPU don't seem hopeless and actually counter your attacks. Winning each encounter actually feels satisfying this way, and even AI are pretty smart enough to know to jump you instead of just standing right there and allowing you to 1v1 at a time. The hand-to-hand combat was so fun, I actually found myself throwing away my weapons and allowing myself to be caught just to have an all-out brawl with the AI. The use of weapons such as clubs and knives added extra spice onto it as well. All in all, this combat mechanic was ahead of its time. For the PlayStation 3 to release the first Last of Us is insane to have such mechanics in hand-to-hand combat. Very underrated in my opinion. And to top it off, the remastered version of this game actually makes the combat even more brutal. So more fists, more gore, more blood. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of The Last of Us. I know this one may be kind of weird and unexpected, but in my opinion, it's very underrated. Coming in at number 3, we have For Honor.
Nope. Whacking your ass. Whacking your ass. Hold up. Whacking your ass. Whacking your ass.
Knights, Vikings, Samurais, they're all here and they're ready to slash it out. The gameplay mechanics are very unique with the whole directional system, but it works well for this game. The gameplay is so fluid and in-depth that it makes you feel like you're actually in medieval times. There's a large variety of different characters and weapons to use, and each character feels very different from the next. You can choose to fight to the death, one-on-one, man-to-man, or you can pair up with teammates and have an all-out brawl. Although For Honor is an old game, it's still being updated to this day and still has some great hardcore fans. I know it's not an actual fighting game per se, but I would love to see For Honor at a high ranking tournament like EVO. What do you guys think? Number 2, ba-doop-a-doop-boop-boop-doo. Alright, my number 2 pick may be controversial, I don't know, but it is the Arkham style. Now when I say the Arkham style, I mean the Arkham fighting style from the Batman Arkham games. The Arkham games fighting mechanics is revolutionary and many people tried to replicate this and failed miserably. Come on now, I know we all seen the clips, the Spider-Man clips, the Batman Arkham clips. These are iconic, and Batman Arkham style fighting mechanics is so much fun. The automatic dodge, the automatic counter, the way you can fight multiple enemies feeling like you're actually Spider-Man with spider senses, or feeling like you're actually the martial arts genius that is Batman. It's super satisfying to accomplish, and you can be very creative and actually brutal, as you can see from those clips. From what I've experienced and what I've seen from other people, it doesn't seem like it's too in-depth, like it doesn't seem like it takes too much skill to perform some of these crazy clips that you see. So that's why I fell at number 2, and that's why my number 1 pick is Sifu.
That wasn't even me. She's... Oh my god, bro.
If you're like me and you grew up watching Bruce Lee, you love Kung Fu, then Sifu is the game for you. Hey, that rhymed. MC Waffles in the building. Yeah. Alright, now look. Sifu is a great game, man. It is so in-depth. The counter system, all the different attacks and moves that you can string together to defeat your opponent. Dodging out of the way masterfully while fighting multiple different opponents. The AI not being brain dead and actually fighting you and ganging up on you if you let them. Having all of these different enemies that fight differently and have different attack patterns. And even utilizing weapons to your advantage. Sifu is all in all the best non-fighting game hands down. This is definitely the game that Absolver wanted to be, but couldn't be. It's a shame that Sifu didn't have a longer lifespan and didn't implement more DLC and even like a PvP mode. I would love to see a sequel to this game and even see other games follow in its footsteps and take its mechanics and add it to its own games. It would be great to see like a Matrix style game, or maybe even like a Jackie Chan type of game where it implements this type of fighting. Well, that's it for my top 5 best fighting mechanics in a non-fighting game. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of my list. Did I miss any games? Am I a complete doofus for this list? Is my list completely off? Is it close to being perfect? Let me know. I love to debate with you guys in the comments. And if you guys love unique content and unique discussions like this, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. You'll find that my channel is very diverse. I have lots of unique topics. I'm gonna build Mortal Kombat 12 by using at least one thing from every Mortal Kombat game leading up to Mortal Kombat 11. And I have some funny gameplay. Please don't do that. Please don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me. As well as comp gameplay. So I have everything for the FGC that you need. Alright, it's Waffles here, and if you made it to the end of the video, comment down Waffles. It's Waffles, and I'm out. Peace.